Oh my god. What up, guys? I'm gonna yell. He's gonna yell, but I don't want to hurt your brains. Plus, I don't know how loud any of your mics are. Oh, should we do it? Should we do it? What? What up? So, yeah. Back on the cam. Set up my light. I already had that for when I shot video and shit like that. So, yeah. So there's that. Let's leave that light in the background for now. My beard is getting out of control. I need to get it trimmed up because, well, I can't seem to find a goddamn barbershop around me, and so I'm shit out of luck. Cherry lime blade, best bang ever. Let me stop all these things I don't need. So, yeah, back to the normal show. Yeah, it's good. It's definitely bigger than it was before. So here we are. Welcome back. Didn't want to change the background. I figured, you know what? I'm sitting in an arcade because I'm cool like that. Irish, German, English, and a lot of shit. But the beard. You know, it's down to here. I'll take it, but I need it trimmed. I need it trimmed badly. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Trovo? I need to get my chats up, so pardon me while I do that, because I did prepare some stuff to talk about. Nothing too political. Well, there's some light politicalness to it, but nothing too crazy, as it were. So yeah, I figured out a way to use my light and everything and got that shit all lined up. You're gonna see a little bit of, when I lean and stuff, you're gonna see a little bit of bleed off the green screen, so I apologize for that. But the problem is I won't be able to game with the green screen on, even though I'd like to, because it'd be interesting and fun to do with the like horror games and shit. But yeah, so hold on, I'm over here fucking babbling when I'm trying to get chats up, because Trovo doesn't seem to want to, where's that? There it is. Trovo doesn't seem to want to populate over on what's it called? Restream's chat board. So where is it? Pop out chat. Boom. Make sure I'm gonna put that over here so I don't have to stare right into the light, because my light is literally sitting right here. Fuck it, we'll pull that down. Oh man, Trovo's up. YouTube populates on the screen, so I could generally see that. Let me see if I can boom, boom. Oh shit, you can set up scripts on. Oh dude, OBS has built-in scripts. Have you checked out the NVIDIA broadcast app? OBS, man, OBS all day, dude. You could just do so much more with OBS. So I lean on OBS. Docs. Chat. Now I got you guys. As long as it doesn't act stupid. Come on. There we go. I got my YouTube chat. Like, I got my YouTube chat linked in. Dang, lots of spammers. Don't you dare with Wizard of War game coming back, I swear, right? What up, Zen? How you been, buddy? What's going on, everyone? Sorry, overlapping Nightwave a bit. I'm gonna try to find a time. Like 11 is kind of rough, because if I have multiple clips that I want to do of Royce's morning show, it becomes a problem. And then right after our OTC would be another good slot. Damn, my beard just hit the mic. And I like, you know what? I'm liking Trovo. I'm liking their monetization. I'm monetized on both. obviously Streamlabs is always the way to go. I have all that shit set up so you can play media and stuff, but I'm liking fucking Trovo's layout. I think they did a really good job with it. You know, when you have a bunch of little kids of a certain CCP situation coding and programming your whole platform for you, you know, they probably do what they're told for fear of being taken from their parents. So, you know. Thanks for the stay safes over there, Wyatt. But yeah, so ooh, there's a lot of shit going on today. Yes, a 311 reference. There we go. Dude, I fucking love 311. As childish as that may sound, as lame as that may make me, I like me some 311. I do. Let me music off. Even though it's enjoyable for me, I don't know how it is for you guys because I'm not listening to the broadcast. Trovo's monetization's pretty damn smart. Now, are you going to make a lot of money on it? No. I'm pulling like 3 to 5 viewers, and I'm not gonna make a shit ton of money, right? Which I don't care, whatever. But it is good for people who maybe want to start something, build a brand, move forward with something. I mean, it's definitely better than Twitch, and it's competing against Twitch in regards to that shit. It is growing, and I think the more people that go over there, as long as it's not the speds, man, like I know Royce and them pointed out, but the Q-tards and the Grapers and all that shit. Sound system or from Chaos? Sound system. But the issue is you're going to have those people go anywhere, and they're going to bring their fucking bad actors, and they're going to bring the people who are going to do stupid shit on the platform, whether it be live stream, IRL stuff, things like that, or they're going to have a bad reputation and just have negative backing behind them and all kinds of weird shit, you know? So I think no matter where it goes, they're going to fuck it up for everyone. So, let me pull this up. What do we want to start with? You know what? Let's start with something I was going to do because it's fun. And I never knew some of the craziest headlines I've ever seen. I need to bring myself
Enjoy
down.
the shekels, bro.
Thank you, buddy. There we go. I'll put it over my face. There you go. So you don't have to see my nasty mug. Boom. And turn the camera on. There we go. Ooh. Now this was fun. I was looking for searching for crazy news by each state, and of course Florida's got to have the best of it, and streaming soon is still on the screen. Bye Florida's got to have the best of it. I tried to find California stuff. I tried to find New York. I found some New Jersey shit. So I was going to go state by state and have some fun with it and just laugh at everyone and laugh at all the different states and all their problems. But Florida, Jesus Christ. So we're not going to read, God damn you, New York Post and your drag down. So Florida man chews off another man's face. And what became known as the Miami cannibal, Rudy Eugene, gnawed off half of a homeless man's face while high. The 31-year-old was shot and killed by police after they found him naked and chowing down on human flesh. I mean, come on. This is like the iconic Florida shit right here. And for those of you who don't know, I'm going to be out in Florida with the boys February 15th through the 22nd, I believe. Florida man once arrested for finding drag queen with tiki torch runs for mayors. Boyd Corbin was reportedly dressed in iconic those people things costume at Halloween in 2012 when he got into a brawl with the man in drag, leading to his bust for aggravated assault. That didn't stop him from running for mayor of the small town of Wilton Manors 2 years later. It's okay. Secret to why Florida seems so crazy and why all of this happens: sunshine laws. They don't hide their bullshit, and they put it out for everyone. They put it out for everyone. So I think it's one of those things where it's just fine that they do this and that you see this stuff, because then you don't have to find out about it later or any kind of weird shit. And everyone's bullshit's out there. Florida man trapped in unlocked closet for 2 days. Jesus, I haven't read all these. I only read the first one because I was like, we'll go through it. John Arward and Amber Campbell thought they were stuck in a janitor's closet at Daytona State College for 2 days before realizing they could just open the door and walk out. Yep, that's the kind of people you get on the Florida side of things. Florida man killed by alligator while hiding from cops. Sounds about right. Florida man tries to steal rack of ribs by stashing it in his pants. He removed a full rack of ribs from his waistband. Oh, shit. Oh, we're getting closer to the time. Florida man insists syringes pulled from rectum aren't his. After getting hauled into jail on marijuana charges, Scott allegedly pulled 3 syringes from his rump during a strip search. Asked why he had the needles, Scott claimed they belonged to someone else. Florida man in dog costume films himself having sex with Siberian Husky. Now, we on the internet know what those are called. Those are called furries. They are really terrible, scummy people. And they tend to have ties to the pedophilic. And if you haven't or don't believe it, go check out, what's up, James? Go check out Toxic Male Clips and watch any of Medicare's coverage of the persecution, I think is what it was called. And he deep dives the furries and all of the shit that went on with like Caro and all those weirdos from the YouTube side of the furry thing. Oh, I remember the Florida man was arrested. A Florida citizen was arrested for a sticker that says "I eat ass," and ended up getting the charges dropped due to First Amendment, which is good. At least some states still believe in it. Florida man arrested after botched castration surgery. Jesus Christ. An elderly Florida man with a twisted castration obsession was busted for allegedly performing an at-home surgery on another guy whom he met on a dark web fetish site, cops said. Van Risk allegedly admitted he screwed up the back alley surgery in Sebring. Jesus Christ. The things that these people get into, and I'm sure you could look at any state and find cringe, crazy, weird shit everywhere. It's just Florida lets us know. And thank God Florida exists, because we get these fun stories, and we also have a state that actually has, freedom still, which is nice. Florida man arrested. Man protects car from hurricane. Oh, he parked his car in his kitchen. Oh, it was a baby car. I'd protect my car too. If it could fit in through like the sliding double doors, I'd fucking drive that shit inside. Yeah, sunshine laws, exactly. And there's another state that has something similar to like that, and I like it. I think it's smart, and it puts all of it out there. And that's why when people make fun of Florida for being this way, I'm just like, well, they could not tell us. They could not tell people, but they would rather let everyone know. What's going on, Reefer? Fat Andy, Jason, Barbara. Who we got else? Daniel, Wyatt, of course. Oh, Wyatt over on both sides. So yeah, I figured we'd just, laugh a little at him and pay a little attention. So if for those of you who don't remember, I started up with, and I put it out on Twitter, I started a story fire. It was let's see if the website's still active real quick. Story fire. Was it .com? Okay. It was no thanks. It was a alternative site to Twitter and YouTube, kind of blended. It was it was ran and created by a YouTuber, and it's been around for about 4 years. They couldn't secure funding, so basically McJuggernuts, if you know who that is, Jesse funded it, right? And had to let it go and basically, be done with it. God damn it. Hold on, let me see if this is better. Yeah, that's better. Let me turn off that other one real quick. Okay. It's with a heavy heart that I must announce Storyfire has been unable to secure financing. After struggling for many years to financially bootstrap the platform myself, I no longer can sustain it. As of February 1st, 2021, the platform will be shutting down. This was one of the hardest decisions of my life. So much passion, time, and resources poured into this ambitious idea. To see it close down is genuinely heartbreaking. Genuinely gave it all my all and really pushed to keep it alive, but unfortunately it wasn't in the cards. I'm incredibly proud of what Brian Spitz and I have accomplished with Storyfire and this entire community of users and creators. We have had such a passionate community around the fire. It's one of the hardest things to come to grips with, letting you guys down. For the final week, you'll be able to download your stuff, blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm going to be mean. I'm going to be mean and share my real thoughts on this. Did it have potential? Did the platform have potential? Yes. Yes, it had a lot of potential. Did it run into issues? Yes. Yes, it ran into issues. When you have people who come over to build it and you set it up in a manner where you have to be approved to upload video, you can still post, you could still interact, gain their interactive currency, and which had a payout method. But if they weren't able to secure financing, I guarantee you they had no way to pay that out, right? But you can do things like boost posts, stuff like that with it. But when you make it extremely limited and all you do is push your friends and push big names, and you don't let little smaller channels get involved, and I'm not even talking about me, I'm talking about people like who are in the 25,000 mark. When you don't push the Revenge of the Sis guys to get on it because they set up a story fire. When you don't push these smaller creators, the 5 to 10,000 mark, the gaming guys who do compilation videos, when you don't try to drive people and you keep it so exclusive, you're going to run into this. Because why would I want to go over there when I can upload on YouTube and send it out as a tweet on Twitter? Now, if you would have opened up the platform to smaller creators, a good example would be, what's his name? Jake Trumper. He does like skits and music stuff. The guy has, I think he has like 100,000 people who follow him on TikTok, and then he has like 25,000 on YouTube. and he wasn't even able to get into their program. Now, the way you did their program was you applied, you told them what your content was, and you should get on Gumroad, bro. I don't know what Gumroad is. But it's one of those things where you're kind of setting yourself up for failure, because the small guys and the mid-sized guys who don't get approved for the program or don't have an in with like a Keemstar or a Bo Blacks or even a Augie RFC or even, I mean, shit, Justin Wang was over there, and he stopped publishing over there on around August of last year. And so when you run into these situations, you're more than likely to see your platform fail, because the simple matter of the fact is that why would people stick around? Why would people who are small interact there and have to build a brand new platform and go through your whole process? Was it a bummer that an alternative to a YouTube and Twitter mixed went away? Yeah, sure. But you did it to yourself. Hey, what's going on, Sonic and Kiosk? Thanks for joining over on Trovo. It's one of those things where you hurt yourself by trying to be too exclusive. I know maybe it was server size and stuff like that, but limiting yourself to people who were friends with you, big YouTubers, people they recommended, stuff like that, you hurt yourself. And you put yourself in the position to lose it, to not be able to sustain the platform, show the number of daily users you need in order to get financing. Because the platform was pretty well built and you could have gotten financing. So I'm going to jump back over there. I'll show you what I mean. So Keems obviously was still publishing his shit over here. You have people like Leafy came over and was doing content over here and stuff like that. When you have people like over here that are putting out content, Brandon Rogers was putting out shit over here. But when all you keep around is the really big guys, you're going to run into an issue, because a lot of them will you can maintain, servers could be the issue with upload and like that shit. But if you could show a daily user increase to like an angel investment or just stage 1 investor, then they would say, okay, you have daily users of 100,000, right? Or 200,000, whatever it is. You're showing growth. Over the last 3 years, you've built this platform out and you're showing growth. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to fund your first round for X amount. And then, basically they'll give you 10% of whatever value they think the company has. Right now, the company has 0. The technology isn't bad. The program, apparently I'm still logged in. Like in my wallet, I have 3,000 of their currency, right? And the only people who could cash out said currency or do something with it were people who were verified. Now, when you limit yourself to just people, and the reason why, let's look at leaders. That'll be a good example. So the top 3 creators: Jesse, the owner, McJuggernuts, Kid Behind Camera, and Boogie. And then you have people below them like Leafy, Keem, Optimus, Drama Alert, Pyrocynical. So I don't see a single person on this platform able to grow and further in size, because if you notice, a lot of the things that tie these people together is they're tied in to each other in some manner or not. There's some issues if you're trying to do a drive of big people and you bring them over. Understandable. You want to build it with people who are going to drive some traffic and get people to download the app and get interactive on the app. Cool. But when you continuously limit and make people, you say it's going to take a week for them to evaluate an application to get video, and you don't hear back from them. I think Jake was telling me he never ended up hearing back from them, but it's 5 months. 5 months later, and you still haven't heard back from them. But Brandon Rogers comes over, Pyrocynical comes over, and they're guaranteed video right away. Lance, that fucking goofball, Rucka Rucka, and Wang, they are guaranteed because they have an audience size. And you have people over here who were, my opinion on talent doesn't matter. I think when you're trying to do some drive to your platform and you're trying to get people with big followings, I understand the thought process on it. Wang's not a fed. Some ordinary gamers not a fed. Like, there's a lot of people who aren't feds, man. They're just YouTubers. Rucka Rucka, not a fed. But my point being is, you have these people who have big audiences, right? And I understand why you give them video right away. But what do you do with people who might have a slightly smaller audience, a 20,000 range, but are bigger on TikTok? So if you could drive people from that app over to your app, and then they see, okay, this is one of those cool things where I can have the social media side of things, because they had the social aspect of it. And so this is just the social side of it, right? Very much similar to Twitter. Very limited on censoring people. And then you had I don't know how you find the video. Well, I guess most of on here is video, right? And then you have the video side stuff. And so you could interact if you don't want to be a creator, right? If you don't want, well, BitChute's honestly, BitChute's kind of garbagey, man. The consistency, the quality level. I'll tell you this platform was better quality video wise than BitChute. BitChute had issues.
On Sunday night, November 22nd, 1987, residents of Chicago generated TV hosts.
You can see the video quality in it versus like if you were watching this on BitChute. Now, I don't know what quality level it plays at. I went full screen. I don't know what video quality level it's at. It doesn't state it anywhere, but that's not 420p. You can tell that's not 420p or whatever the hell BitChute's publishing at. Good example would be Justin. And I can actually tell you what my quality level is at on this, at least. I'll go full 1080 on it real quick. Fairly close in quality levels. And I'm streaming at 1080p. I don't see a massive breakdown of difference between the two, and clearly it's got a higher quality than BitChute. Thanks for that, Ether. Be sure to follow the channel if you're just joining over there. But that's my point, is BitChute has something nice running for it, because BitChute grabs. BitChute pulls from your back end of YouTube. It pulls from your back end and uploads it automatically. I don't know if it does it with lives or big videos, but it definitely does it with it definitely does it with videos, at least. I haven't looked at my BitChute in a long time. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. I've had a BitChute since like they were announced because I put it together. How do you get to your channel? There we go. The last video upload it did for me was August 4th. So I don't know if they're I don't know if they're pulling, because it was pulling my full streams. See, it's 4 hours long, so it was pulling my full streams. I wonder if they had a cap on how much you can pull in. Well, no, they weren't. That website's not gaming driven. It's not a gaming platform. It's a video social media platform. There were people doing commentary. There were people doing drama news like Keemstar. There were people doing all of these things, and it's one of those things where they hurt themselves by limiting who could post video. When you limit yourself, what would have been smart is if people who went over, is if they were like, okay, are you monetized on YouTube? What's the size of your audience? And will you talk about the app? Will you do some sort of exclusive? That's another thing that hurt them too, is they had people on YouTube or YouTubers who were just recycling their content over to there. They weren't doing anything exclusive to that platform to keep people around. And yeah, it had good quality, but mobile was better with YouTube because, well, it has a lot of different things it can do, and you could do live on YouTube. That's another big thing that Storyfire didn't have. If they would have made it more of a focus on, I don't know, more inclusive for the lots of people, instead of driving it by size and what your idea for content was. If you saw the application, it was just like the questions they were asking. It's like, well, what would be the name of the series? Well, fuck, I don't know. My videos are all over the place. Commentary, you know what I mean? Or any of that shit. So as much as it bums me to see, I stopped using the platform in August because there's nothing that kept me around there. When I can watch any of these people's videos on YouTube, I'm going to go to YouTube. Now, is that a shitty mindset? Not really, because it wasn't live. Now, live video, I'll tend to go to the alternatives. I'll hit a D Live. Well, when D Live was worthwhile, I'll hit a D Live. I'll hit a Trovo or something when I can. Is YouTube still the most viable? Yes, but I'd like to take away some of my viewing time from YouTube when it comes to those kind of situations. So if you would have given people the opportunity and the chance to drive, even if they drove 10 people over to there, and you get people coming over and being daily active users, which any angel firm will want to see your daily active users, then you have something to show for and something that will motivate people to want to invest in your company. Now, my thought and my question is could they sell it? What up, AutoShed? Could they sell it? They probably could. They probably should try. No, AP. Not the person. The page. See which one looks better. It's gonna be that one. Okay, so this is actually pretty funny. A police thief berated mom for leaving kid in the car he stole. Beaverton, Oregon. A car thief who found a toddler in the backseat of a stolen vehicle drove back and chastised the mother for leaving the child unattended before taking off again, police in Oregon said. The woman, went into a grocery store about 15 feet from the car, leaving her 4-year-old inside with the engine running and the vehicle unlocked. Holy shit. Now, is it bad her car got stolen? Yes. Yes. It's very bad that her car got stolen and that it was a thief who had to tell her, hey, stupid, don't leave your kids in the car. A store employee told authorities that the woman was in the market for a few minutes before someone began driving away with the SUV. Once the thief realized the toddler was in the back seat, he drove back, berated the woman for leaving her child unattended, told the woman to take the child, and drove away with the stolen vehicle. He actually lectured the mother for leaving the child in the car and threatened to call the police on her. Henderson said the woman did nothing wrong and was within sight and sound of the child. Who's Henderson? Who's Henderson? Is Henderson the grocery store employee? Oh no, that's the cop. No, Mr. Ossifer. She did something wrong. She left her kid in the car unlocked and then it got stolen. If you think that she's not in the wrong too, you're stupid. Henderson said the woman did nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, we're thankful he brought the little one back and the decency to do that. Well, yeah, because he wasn't trying to steal a child. He was trying to take her car because she was stupid enough to leave it running and sitting unlocked. The vehicle was found a few hours later in Portland, but police are still searching for the thief. The suspect was said to be in his 20s or 30s with dark brown or black braided hair with a multi-colored face mask. Police said anyone with the information should contact the department. Can they sell their server software to those that want to set up their own communities? They probably could with Storyfire. I don't know, but no, you got to think they might have been what they might have. You mean like their build? Yeah, they could probably sell their build. They hold the rights, I think. And that, I mean, if they were going through the right route to try and get financing and shit, you would think that they would be putting that as a option. Are people really this stupid? Apparently, yes. Yes, they are. This was in Oregon. So, cheers. That's a great mother right there. She did nothing wrong, guys, according to a cop. A cop who's stupid and just an officer. You will always just be an officer, you stupid ass. Because saying, oh no, it's no big deal. She only left her car unlocked and running with her child in it. Ooh, that's great parenting. I don't know. In this day and age, don't leave your fucking kids in the car. It is not rocket science. Where are we at? Okay. See, there it is. Alrighty. Let me see what the full screen is. Yeah, that might actually work. It's actually capturing it pretty nicely there. Oh, because it automatically adjusts the video. Okay, guys. You know, I game here. You know that we play video games over here, and we'll probably be doing so after the stream. Well, not after the stream. During the end of the stream, I'll probably just switch over to gaming. But I play on PlayStation. I've owned every console that PlayStation has. I've owned every console except for the new Xbox. The Series X or whatever the fuck it is. I've owned all of their consoles too. And is my bias tilted towards Sony? Probably. Yes, it is, because they put out better games. That's my personal opinion. If you play on Xbox, so be it. That's what you like to play on. Do I think Halo was great for the first 4 games? And I'm not talking the titled games, but with like the first 4 that Bungie did. Yeah, it was a great game. Well, my question becomes, when a company goes out of its way to increase prices during a situation like we're going through right now, where people are struggling to work and they can barely afford entertainment, their rent, shit like that. Now, the person in me says, do they need gaming? Yeah, probably. Escapism is fucking extremely needed right now. But do they need to be forced to double what they're paying to play online? Now, here's what happened. Microsoft on Thursday or Friday, one of those days, announced that they were going to be raising the price of their server usage, essentially. Xbox Gold. Xbox Live Gold. So it's normally $60 a year. Just like Sony's. $60 a year, so $5 a month is what you pay in order to play on their online services, right? And they went ahead and decided to try and look at that awesome hair, guys. Hat hair. They went ahead and tried to increase the price by a few bucks a month. Is that what you would think? Would you think if Netflix is increasing their price again now? It'd be like a few bucks, right? You're like, okay, cool. They're going to charge me $1 more a month. They're going to charge me $2 more a month. Okay. $5 a month, $7 a month. No. Now Microsoft, they're so insane that they wanted to double the price. Double the price. They printed up cards and started sending them out to retailers, Amazon and otherwise, that were 6-month cards. 6 months. We're going to run you $60 now. So for 12 months, you were going to pay $120. That's right. They thought it was smart when their consoles don't sell well right now. And I'm not even talking about the X. I'm talking about the One. The Microsoft One, the Xbox One, didn't sell well. Why would you go out of your way to increase the price? No, money is not literally worth half of what it was 10 months ago. You need to actually look up numbers before you make reaches like that. That's insane. You're speaking insanity, man. The value of the dollar is not decreased to 50 cents. Maybe 10 years ago, yeah, maybe we might be there, but I don't think so. But we're also talking about the gaming industry, which is very slow to do increases. It's been 15 years and it stayed the same for the cost of a game. It's been $60 per game for 50 years. I don't care about the monetary supply. I'm talking about the valuation of the dollar. It's still valued at right around $1 compared to other people's money. We're having a fun night without having to get into the crazy. I don't care if I'm fucking... Oh, you're talking to someone else. Are you talking to me? I don't care if I'm fucking wrong. I can be wrong. But we're over here. It doesn't... The devaluation of it hasn't gone to the extreme where Microsoft should be thinking, you know what? You know what I think we should do? We should double the cost of this good. And all it is a connection to their website, their servers to play games. That's all it is. You already pay for internet. But you have to pay to play online on consoles as well. They're playing on independent servers. So this gentleman here, he has the solution. Now, if you notice, he's wearing an Xbox hat. So anyone want to guess what his solution is before I play it? I'm going to adjust. I'm not going to adjust the size because if I do, it's going to twack the other one when I pop down. So anyone want to take a guess at what this gentleman's solution is for those who are mad that Microsoft was going to raise it double the price? Now on Friday they backpedaled because they got so much backlash. So many people on all sides of the aisles decided to say, you know what? Fuck you. We're not doing this. I was with you. I'm bailing. I'm going to go get me a fucking PS5 when they're available. I'm going to stop buying your Game Pass. That's the whole reason they pushed the price increase. They want more people to go over to Game Pass because Game Pass includes their Xbox Live. That's the reason why. because Game Pass isn't increasing in users as fast as they'd like. That's why they want people over on. That's why they wanted to double the price of just Gold, because then it would look like it's a better value to get Game Pass with Gold. Game Pass with Gold is $15 a month, and you get access to right around 200 console games in the library that you can play at any point in time. They do come and go, but you just download them onto your console, play them, and then when they're pulled, they get pulled off. Sony has something similar with PS Now, but they don't bundle in their internet access to their servers for online play. Well, Microsoft does, and their price was staying the same at $15 a month for that. So it'd still be $5 a month for live and $10 for the Game Pass. That's the whole reason they did this. Now, this gentleman has the solution. He has the ultimate solution, guys, okay?
You own an Xbox, Series S, X, Xbox One X, whatever you own.
I own a PlayStation 5,
You could
sir.
pay that, right?
I could pay double
this summer by going out and cutting grass.
Oh, shit.
You dig what I'm saying? Get your hustle on.
Hold on. I'm going to get my hustle on and go cut some grass. What year is this, man? Sir. What year is it? You want me to go cut some grass to pay for them doubling the price? That's what you want me to do? Hold on. He's got to have something else. Right? You can't just be cutting the grass. This isn't freaking the 90s or the 80s anymore where kids can actually have little mini jobs and go around their neighborhoods.
Get your gaming hustle on.
Oh,
you can go out and cut grass. All right?
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Depending on what you charge for cutting grass, whatever the yard is, $30.
What? Wait, hold on. I gotta full screen this. Let's go. Can you guys think of a I'm trying to think of let's see. Trying to think of a reasonably priced landscaping Sacramento. I'm not talking about. I don't want. Let me see. Lawn mowing. Cost to mow grass and maintain landscapes in Sacramento? 80. Low end to high end, $35 to $50. Okay, that's for professionals. You can tell a bunch of gamers who don't have the equipment, who don't have shit, to go out and cut some grass. When also you could probably get nowadays if people pay to cut grass, it's by landscape company. Yeah, exactly. That's my thought process. You don't see kids being able to do little side hustles. Like when I was a kid, I went and I mowed lawns, and I also washed the neighbors' cars and shit like that. But anyways, I didn't get, it was years ago, so I didn't get a charge. $5-10 was what we were able to get out of it. You ain't gonna get $30 as a kid with no lawnmower and no equipment to do the job. What are you gonna do? Walk up to your neighbor's door and be like, hey, or a person down the street's door, hey, can I mow your lawn for me? Sure. Yeah, you can. Okay, can I use your lawnmower? It's gonna be $35, by the way. Hold on. That Hispanic gentleman, that Mexican guy down the street says he'll do it for $20, and he's got his own equipment. And he'll probably get it done faster and has more skill at it. Come on. Anyways, sir, continue.
$25. You can have that at the end of the month. $120 to pay for a fucking year. So what's the big deal?
The big deal is, sir, we're in this situation where the economy is on a downturn and even kids can barely afford to get things. People are struggling. How about the fact that Xbox players don't buy video games? And by that I mean they would rather be on a service where they can rent the Game Pass, and then they don't buy games. So you think they're going to be down to double? Yeah, but oh yeah. Shit, you got paid $3 to $5 a week. Yeah, I got $5 to $10 in the 90s. So I don't know, man. $35 or $25 to mow a lawn? Yeah, if you're a professional. If a kid walked up to my house right now and said, "You know what? Let me mow your lawn." I'd be like, "Sure." "Can I use your lawnmower?" "Sure." "Here's $10. Sorry, dude. You better have it done within an hour, because if you don't have it done within an hour, you're making less than minimum wage. Now, I'm teaching you a valuable life lesson. Do it right and get it done in about 30 minutes, and you just made $20 an hour. You don't, then that's on you, because I have a very small lawn here. But that's my point. No one's going to pay a inexperienced kid or even like teenager or adult walking around. "Hey, I ain't got no job. Can I mow your lawn?" "Yeah, sure, man. You want to mow my lawn? I'm going to give you minimum wage. I ain't going to pay you like you're a fucking professional. I'm sorry."
Get your gaming hustle on.
Who
If
are
you
you
don't
looking
have
at,
the bread
homie?
to do it, find ways to do it. Sell old stuff you don't like anymore in your house. Old games or whatever.
Who am I going to sell those games to? The pawn shops? Okay, cool. Here's $1 per game. You now have to come up with $60 over what it originally was. $60 over the original cost. So I have to sell 60 games? If I sell them to GameStop, maybe I get 5 per game. But then they're going to take 20% off when I ask for freaking cash. Oh, I wouldn't have to ask for cash at GameStop. I could just fucking, get a card from them. But either way, $5. It's still going to take me, what? 15 games? Oh, a little under, 12 and a half, 13 games, something like that. 12. I'm fucking doing math terribly. 12 games if I get 5 for each game.
You have mom and pop stores that take stuff in for trade, cash or trade, stereo equipment.
Those are called pawn
Blu-rays,
shops, sir.
DVDs, 4K.
Come on, man. I know you know what pawn shops are, homie. Come on.
HD DVDs, Blu-rays. Trade it in. Get that $120 worth. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I
If
don't know what
you
you're
thought
saying.
that this wasn't going to ever go up, you're dreaming. Things go up. Things go up, guys.
It's not that they go up. It's the drasticness of how it went up. I have not seen a subscription-based service double the cost just out of nowhere. Now I'm going to tell you guys a secret. It came out recently that...
And I think I'm pooping myself, damn it. I'm pooping myself.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Says, "Keep it real. Thank you for your time. Be well." I don't know if it auto reads those. But if you run into these situations where instantly it comes out and it starts changing price, you're going to run into an issue. You're going to run into some problems because people aren't going to want to jump double the value. I don't think I've ever seen a subscription service double its cost out of nowhere. Now, what I was saying came out is that the executives at Microsoft, now you would think, okay, they get their annual reviews and annual bonuses based on console sales, based on hardware, based on Game Pass, subscriptions, all these factors, right? Well, it came out, their bonus structure doesn't include hardware sales. It doesn't include Xbox Gold. The only thing it includes, Game Pass. All it includes is Game Pass. It's 7% of the value of their bonus. Now, for those of you who don't understand what I'm saying is, if that's one of the only metrics they're worried about, why do you think they're doubling the price of an item that they offer with Game Pass at the original price, at the $5 per month? Could it be that they want more people to go over there and show growth? Could it be that maybe if they get more people over there, starting early this year, they'll show a massive amount of growth, increased in subscribers, and all that shit, and therefore their end-of-year bonuses will be much, much larger? Yes, that's the answer. A lot of the Xbox guys don't like to hear this shit, but it is true. Now, I wanted to show this and talk about this because, I game. And this will be the kind of conversations we'd be having over on, I need to keep that one. Over on 8-Bit Hooligans once it, Ninja Racism? I think that'll be the search. There we go, guys. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a small break. I'm going to throw on some music. I think. Yeah. I'm going to take a quick break, have a smoke, and then I'll be right back. Let me shut, because what are we at? Sorry, I just lost some frames, so it was freaking me out. Alrighty, cool. Let me turn that back up since it's not crazy person babbling about how you can just mow the lawn, folks. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, I will be in the chat, by the way. I'll be in the chat. What up, guys? So I'm back. I had to put this on because I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. The Rona's. It's gonna get me if I walk outside. Now I've had it around my neck all day because everywhere I go around here I have to wear one, so it's better, and it's cold, so it helps with warmth. Yeah, I'm not that scared. Not scared at all. Definitely not gonna go and let them stick me full of whatever the fuck it is. All right, let's get rid of that. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. Let me go back because that one was. Nope. Keep hitting the wrong thing. What am I doing here? There we go. For those of you who don't know, Ninja, big streamer, massive. Made a bunch of money off Microsoft, and Microsoft decided to say, well, we're done being in the streaming game, guys. We're done in the streaming game. So, yeah, made a shit ton of money from them, and then they shut down the platform. So, whatever. Ninja says parents should parent their kids, citing that it's not his job to teach kids about racism and white privilege, and of course with it being Twitter, all these people being mad, saying how, you know, he should be teaching these things, but I'm 100% on his side on this one. I don't really care for the guy, but I do agree with this stance. I agree with this. Jesus Christ, how many pop-ups you guys got on your fucking page? You, the streamer, are not responsible for teaching the kids about anything. Your entertainment. Sorry, my hat's crooked. I'm not teaching you guys anything. I am entertainment, and that's all I should ever be. That's all Ninja should ever be. Any parent that thinks a streamer should teach their children is stupid. If you're the kind of parent that leaves your child in front of the laptop, the tablet, whatever, throws on something, and then gets mad or points out that they should be teaching your child something, you're the kind of parent who can go fuck yourself. Quite honestly, you're not a parent. You're the kind of parent that lets the teachers do all the work. Who's Ninja? A massive streamer. I'm talking massive gaming streamer. He does Fortnite, so he's got a lot of kids in his audience. But the problem is the expectations by the media and others, and apparently parents, to have him hold a standard and teach their children. Yeah, those parents should not be allowed to have kids. Sorry. The popular streamer said it's not his job to teach kids about racism and white privilege. Popular Twitch streamer Tyler Ninja Blevins has some choice words for parents in an interview with the New York Times. Listen to, and more importantly, teach your kids. Ninja was asked several questions by the publication about a number of things in his life, from his plan to transition to voice acting to his comments a few years ago about not playing games with women. The reason he said that is because he's married. Because he doesn't want stupid accusations and shit like that. I love when people try to make something out of nothing. They do it to PewDiePie all the time and try to twist it and make it something negative. Well, it's not. He can play with who he wants to play with. That's just how it is. If you have a problem with that, you can do exactly what I said to the parents who want him to babysit their children. You can fuck off. One question in particular was centered around the behavior of kids who frequent his live stream. When asked what could be done to mitigate the oftentimes infantile and inflammatory comments made in chat, which inevitability tend to devolve into some form of derogatory or racial slur, Ninja said it all comes down to parenting. But it all comes down to parenting. You want to know who your kid is? Listen to him when he's playing video games, when he thinks you're not. Here's another thing. How does a white kid know he has white privilege if his parents never teach him or don't talk about racism? Well, because that doesn't exist in this day and age. So that statement alone, I disagree with you. He doesn't need to know that. Kids don't need to be growing up with white guilt. I'm sorry. Ninja went on to say it's not his job to teach kids about culture or topics related to race because his first instinct is to assume he's being trolled in the chat. If they're gaming and their first interaction with racism is one of their friends saying the N-word and they have no idea what it is, what if it was on my stream? Ninja said, or asked, is it my job to have the conversation with this kid? No, because the first thing that's going on in his mind or in his head, this kid is doing this on purpose to troll me. If someone says a racial slur on someone else's stream, it can potentially get that streamer banned. It's awful, but that's what I think of first. At the time, however, Ninja noted that the internet's illusion of anonymity does embolden people to say what they want. No, what it does is allow people to say what they want because that is the country we live in. The internet is supposed to be free. You're supposed to be able to use speech as you see fit. Now, can there be consequences? Of course, sure. But don't get mad because someone says or makes a racial joke. I'm sorry. Fuck off with that. I don't think it's gaming. I think it's internet culture. People are behind the screen. They say what they want and can get away with it. You have complete anonymity. Your information and data are precious and should remain private, but it sucks that there are kids who can say racist things and be incredibly aggressive and threatening to women online and have zero repercussions. It would be awesome if someone said something threatening. You could be like, let me look into this dude's gamer tag on this website. If the law could do this, not a normal person, and then boom, it's Jimmy. No. Sorry, dude. You lost me there. No. The kid can say whatever the hell he wants. If you don't like him, ban him from your chat. It's plain and simple. It's easy. I don't think we want to set precedent of creating a website where children's personal information is. You think that's smart? I mean, the New York Times would probably say, yeah, let's do that. CNN definitely would. They dox a kid over a fucking meme. If you think this is okay, if you come to the mindset of this is something we should do, you're a moron. Now, as with you, it's not your responsibility. It's the parent's responsibility to do the job of a parent. And that is for them to teach. For them to teach their child what's right and wrong. For them to explain when their child hears something. If their child says a word they shouldn't, explain why it's bad. Tell them they can't say it. Make it known. That's the parent's responsibility. It's not some random ass e-celeb influencer who plays video games, has fucking blue hair like a retard, and sits around all day playing video games. That's not his job. His job isn't to babysit your children. And if you, the media, whoever else thinks this guy should be responsible for teaching your children, I have zero faith in anything that you believe. It's already hard enough to say that the current teachers in this day and age should teach your children, but to think that a guy who got famous playing a video game should teach your kids right and wrong, morality, all these things, you might want to see if you can give your kid up. Parents want to be friends now. Yeah, that's too much of the stupidity of this shit nowadays. And I've seen it firsthand. Parents want to be friends. and not give their children consequences, not make them do things, not have them have some sort of repercussion for any of their shit. Now, I'm in the age group where would I do this, or am I possibly capable of doing this? It is a possibility because it's people in my age group that are having kids and they're in their early teens or, 8, 9, 10 years old, and they're so goddamn set on being friends. You're not their fucking friend. Period. You're not fucking friends with your kids. You're its fucking parent. Do your fucking job. Don't expect teachers to. And how about you tell them what's wrong? You teach. Oh, you shouldn't do this because of this. You shouldn't say that because you probably get punched in the teeth. You shouldn't do that. And if they do it, then add consequence to it. Oh, you like freaking slinging around a word I don't want you saying? Here, enjoy not having your video game console. Enjoy not having the tablet. Well, then again, they wouldn't take away the tablet because, well, the tablet's their fucking babysitter. Parents allow and can keep their kids entertained with these devices instead of fucking, actually interacting with their kids. And that's one of the major problems. I'm not a parent. I'm not. But I can see how it goes. I see how kids act in the store. I see if a kid crying and acting out, the parent doesn't discipline them or take them out of the store. They hand them a fucking device. It's freaking crazy. I disliked my parents growing up, and when I joined the army and got out of the house, I became good friends with my parents. Yeah, I didn't like my parents. My dad and me butted heads. But you know what? I came to respect my dad and appreciate the things they taught me and the things he taught me. So you don't need to be friends early with your kids. You can build a friendship once there's like a line in the sand. Now, can I say from experience, I did it this way and this is how it works for me? No, because I don't have kids. Not yet, at least. But I know I'm not going to do this with them. I know I'm not going to constantly hand them a tablet, and my wife or girlfriend or whoever it is that I have my kid with, I'm going to make it known. I don't want you just fucking handing them a tablet and letting the tablet babysit them. It's kind of stupid because then the kid becomes addicted to it and throws a fit if it can't have it. And you don't build a relationship with your kid that is parental. And to want a random blue-haired dumbass to talk about these major things with your kid tells me that you probably shouldn't have had kids. I'm sorry. You should have went the route that most of you on that one side like to go. I'm saying you should have an after-term abortion. Because y'all want to anyway, so do it. You don't want to be parents. You don't want to put in the time into your kids. You expect parents have been doing this for a long time. They used to let the TV and Sesame Street, but I feel like parents in the 90s, my parents, the boomers, they still put time in, and there was still consequence for action, and there were still spankings and stuff like that, and you knew what you could get away with and what you couldn't get away with as a kid. There were limits set. There was consequence. Shit, I was grounded and spanked a lot because I was a fucking mouthy little bastard. Would I change that? No. Because I understand the consequences of my actions lead to bad situations and things I don't want to be involved with. That's why I've never been arrested. That's why I never got into heavy drugs. That's why I never got into fucking any crazy shit. Because I understood consequence of my choices. I don't know. Kids these days just get away with the fuck ever they want. Murder. They could fucking act a fool. They don't have chores. They don't have anything. And then you have these parents that just hand them the tablet. Here. Leave me alone. I'm going to go play a video game. Leave me alone. I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird to watch walking through the grocery store and the kids bawling or fucking acting a fool. I would have got my hand slapped and fucking berated in the car for acting that way or pulled out of the store. But in this day and age, parents don't even freaking do that. They just hand them the cell phone. Here, fucking stop crying, you know? Fucking weird, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. I may come back and do a gaming stream. I got to see how I'm feeling. I need to eat something. But I appreciate everyone hanging out. To all those who donated, I appreciate you. Thanks for all the mana and gems over on Trovo. But if you don't see me again in about an hour, maybe, I was probably too tired or was lazy or something. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Let's see where we're at. Thanks again, everyone, for joining. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow at some time. It might be around the same time as tonight. I got to see how I feel earlier in the day. Bye.